Alright YouTube, what is going on? Rohit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that Dodge is putting the V8 in the new Chargers, right? So the 2026 Charger, I believe, because they still got to put in that inline 6, is going to get the inline 6 in the 2025 model, I believe. And then in 2026, we're going to get the Hellcat, or not even the Hellcat. I don't know what Hemi they're going to put in it, but they're saying they're putting a V8 in the new Charger. Now, my question is to you guys. Would you trade your Hellcat in for the new Charger if it has a Hellcat motor? Now, me personally, I don't think so, just because I haven't been in love with the design just yet. I feel like the design still needs some tweaking. I think the rear looks too just bland. There's not enough to it that would make me want to go for it. Like this Charger, if you guys look at the back, it's so iconic now, that Charger design. But if you go look at the new Chargers, they don't even look very good. And then they say that they look like the old school ones. I mean, maybe like the body lines, but I feel like the trunk and everything just looks funny. I don't like the fact that it's like a hatchback and all that. But I mean, it could probably be a lot better. But would you guys buy it? Because I know that they're going to be bringing a Hellcat, I think, to it, since they're already going to be bringing the Hemi back in August. And I just have the question, would you guys buy it? I mean, would you want a car that you could switch all-wheel drive to two-wheel drive and that kind of thing? Or would you just simply just brush it off and just keep your Hellcat? Now, so far, I'm in the camp of just brushing it off. If they had this design, I would think about it, because I do like all-wheel drive, right? I was looking at a Hellcat Durango at one point, and I was thinking about getting that because I live in an area where it does snow bad. It doesn't snow bad, but the winters sometimes are very unpredictable, so you can get snow and you could just not get any snow. But you never know, you know, that's just what you have to go through. But I don't feel like it's worth it to trade in my Hellcat for something that, first of all, I don't know if they can even like keep the same body style, because I'm sure they got to change something. I don't think they're going to be able to put a Hemi just under that hood, because that hood is made for a specific, you know, engine. They made it for the inline 6 and they made it for the EV, or at least the EV now. I don't know if the inline 6 would even fit right now, because it's probably just a bunch of batteries and stuff like that. But you know, they have to figure that out. And then are they going to change the way the vents are and everything? If they put a V8 Hemi, the design must have to change, because they probably got to put some like ventilation, you know, for the engine so it can be cool, because there's nothing on them now. It's probably just a bunch of, you know, just things that aren't, you know, going to give any air to that engine. Because just the battery, you know, the battery doesn't really need, well, it does need some, but it doesn't need much as a V8. A V8 needs, especially if you put a supercharged Hellcat motor in one of those, you know how much cooling that thing needs? A lot of cooling. So they're going to have to open up the whole thing up, and then probably, you know, put a bunch of holes here and there to get some airflow, and then they'll be able to put in the Hellcat motor into the, you know, the new Charger. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, because it's going to take, I don't know if it's going to come out in 2026. They're saying 2026 might be when they bring a V8. Now, we don't know if it's just going to be like a Hemi, I don't know, 5.7 or something like that. Then I can understand they're probably starting small. You know, they can't just go straight to the Hellcat. I would hope they do, but that's not really the biggest thing. And I don't even know if it'll just come out right away. I don't know how it's going to work. But it's rumors right now. But we know that the Hellcat is coming back, whatever engine. They're going to put it in the TRX, I think. And they're also going to put it in the new Chargers, I think. And then we're going to see what happens. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good thing, or you think it's kind of a waste? Is it going to work out, you think? I don't know, because honestly, I think Dodge has to get its fan base back, in my opinion, because, you know, they can't just say, oh, we like threw out all our fans just for the EV, and then, you know, you're just going to bring them all back like that. It's not that simple. It takes a little bit of time to build trust again, because what's to say that they don't do this again, you know what I mean? Like, you could definitely do it, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, honestly. But I feel like the Hellcat needs to like come back. It could even come back as a challenge, like bring back something. I don't know if they'll bring back the Challenger. They could bring back the Challenger too, but I don't know if they will. That's probably not coming back. And to be honest, the Charger is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, they're bringing, I'm pretty sure, more Hellcat Durangos, so I'm sure those will be coming back. And you know, that wine. But I'm sure they'll be coming back with the Hellcat Durangos. The TRX is probably going to have a red-eye variant, which is really cool. I can't wait to see that thing. They might bring a Trackhawk. Who knows? Could they bring a Trackhawk back? Because if they bring back the Hellcat motor, they could put it in the Jeeps. Those new Jeeps probably can handle it. I'm sure they could put it in those engines. And they could get the Grand Wagoneer as a Hellcat. Who knows? You know, it could be an interesting time for Dodge fans. But it's got to all be done right. You know, the fact that we have Tim Kuniskis and Ram is a good thing. I wish he would come over to Dodge, but he might. You never know. I think he's probably just going to be in Ram right now, just to be in like a soft start to the whole V8 Hemi. And then, you know, as it comes and keeps going, then he'll probably move over to Dodge. But I don't know. We'll see how it works. But it definitely shows a lot of good stuff for the future of Dodge, because I was so like thinking like, why would you guys get rid of all your cars that worked for you to sell? Like, you did not have to get rid of all that stuff. And you know, it's happening. They're bringing the V8 back. So I don't know, honestly. I think they could definitely get away with it. I'm pretty sure they could make it happen, fix the company, but they got to really like give a good product that people will be happy about. I mean, we've had the same car and it's been selling really good, and then they just like threw it away and just took the EV stuff out, and look how much they're losing money off of those. You see all the discounts. I mean, it's crazy. Like, people don't want that car at all. And now they're realizing it, and it's not too late, because they're finally realizing to bring the V8 before even anything else happens. I mean, look, they're already keeping the Hellcat Durango, been going on for a while. And I know the Hellcat Durango is probably something that'll make people mad too, because of the fact that that car was supposed to be discontinued a long time ago in 2021, if you guys remember. But it never did. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know, honestly. It's like sometimes you gotta wonder what they're thinking. I mean, people are gonna have some type of lawsuit for those last calls. Like, it's gonna happen because of the fact that, you know, they have to show that their money was worth what they paid. And now it won't, because those last calls won't mean anything once the Hellcat comes back. I don't know if these models will come back, you know, the old Chargers and Challengers, but, you know, you never know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do. I wanted to see if a different format for my channel. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.